Once you invest in FlowChat, you will have a fast start guide that will efficiently help you get set up for success. Once you complete that, there are ongoing trainings such as the product guide and the white label guide to help you get started if needed. So let's go ahead and head into the white label guide. This will give us a great walkthrough of how you will set up and use the system. On the left-hand side, to find the white label guide, you just go ahead and find your trainings, then you're going to go ahead and click the white label guide. From here, the white label guide will appear. You're going to see the different modules available in this training up top here. Module 1, Getting Started, will cover almost exactly the same steps that you will cover in the Fast Start Guide. So let's go ahead and go through that just so you can see what you will experience once you invest with FlowChat. Lesson 1 of this first module is turning on your white label settings. To find your white label settings area, you would simply click Close on the guide. Then you would click your profile icon in the upper right hand corner. Then you would simply click the white label option. This will take you to your white label settings. To enable your white label, simply toggle this on. Here you can enter in the name of your new product. You can also enter the custom subdomain here. We will help you set up your custom subdomain on your implementation call if needed. Down below, you will see a few other settings that you can add in. Otherwise, we'll just use the default, for example, a custom support email. So once all these settings are filled out, you would just go ahead and click Save. Then you would go into branding. And this is the fun part. This is where you get to design what your white label version of FlowChat looks like. So you would upload your logo here and your favicon here. For example, when your clients use the extension, this little favicon would pop up. Here you can go ahead and change the colors that you see, for example, on the left-hand side. So you can go ahead and customize that. You can also customize the icon color. You can also customize the text color that you see on the left-hand side. And you can also change the automatic website that is created for you a background color. So you can go ahead and edit that and adjust if needed. You can also add in custom pricing page text. This will appear at the top of your white label pricing page instead of the default text. Then once you are done customizing your white label version of FlowChat, you would just go ahead and click Save. This is a very simple process, but it's a very cool experience for your clients to experience your branding. Then you would go ahead and click the support box to continue the customization. This support box will appear when your clients log into your accounts. If you would like this to appear, you would just toggle this on, and then you would edit the support box to your branding color. So for example here, support box colors, you would just click here, enter in the hex codes, for example, or other codes to get the branding colors to match your branding colors. Then you would come over here and enter in any logo or text that you want to appear on the support box. Some members also add, for example, a group training or a group onboarding here as an item, and you can actually add repeating events such as a Q&A time that happens weekly. Once you're done editing and customizing the support box, you would just go ahead and click Save Changes. Once you are at the Stripe tab, you can enable Stripe integration. By enabling this option, you will now have the ability for your sub-accounts to be automatically created through a checkout page. So you would just toggle this on. Then once you fill out the different integration pieces, you can just go ahead and click Connect. And this way your Stripe and FlowChat will be integrated. The cool part about this is that you can also set up custom plans right here. So you would just click Add New Plan, and you can configure this, customize it. For example, if you want a pipeline to be added to each new sub account that is created, you can go ahead and set that in this area. Again, this part right here, we do cover it on the implementation call that you also get once you invest. Then once you're ready, you just go ahead and click Save Changes, and we'll head to the next step. Go ahead and click the Email tab. This email portion is important to set up because, for example, once your sub account checks out, if you want the password and login email to be automatically sent to them, you'd have to have the email portion all set up. It looks a little bit different here simply because I am using a tester account. It will look a bit different on your screen once you go ahead and invest. But again, we will cover this setup portion on the implementation call if needed. So well done, we have now completed the 5 different tabs of the white label setup. So let's go ahead and head back into the white label guide and see if there is anything that we need to cover. So now we have covered the settings portion of the white label guide. So let's go ahead and continue on into module 2. I'm going to do a bird's eye view of each module. So depending on what you are interested in learning more about, you can dive into deeper. Module 2, these are some resources. We have training such as how to create a product, how to create a sub account with a web hook, how to give your Go High Level sub accounts access to your white labeled FlowChat product. Lots of different trainings for individual needs. This is a great resource. You can go through it here and click on a lesson if it interests you. Then we can go into marketing material here. The great news is that we put some of our best performing marketing material in this vault here for your easy access. Similar to sales material, in this sales materials module, we also have sales material that is performed very well for us for you to use. Heading into onboarding materials, this is a wealth of knowledge right here. Some of our white label clients hop on and they have lots of questions in regards how to best onboard your clients. Well, you no longer have to worry about that. You simply go to module 5 in the white label guide and you'll be able to see our step-by-step SOPs to onboard your clients well. Heading into training materials, module 6. We also provide a weekly training series here, and we are continuing to update the training materials area of the white label guide. Now let's go ahead and head into the last module, module 7. This is a frequently asked questions module. So you can go ahead here and just review some of the frequently asked questions. For example, a commonly asked question we get is, how do I create a new sub account? So if you are also wondering this, you can click into this lesson here and you can review the training that we have on this specific question. So well done, that is a bird's eye view of the white label guide. Let's go ahead and hit a few more things before heading out. While we are here on the dashboard, I do want to make it very clear that we will have lots of ongoing support once you become one of our white label members. For example, we have our members only Facebook group, and we have 4 calls available for you as well every single week. And that's not even mentioning your private Slack channel with direct access to the leadership of our company. Now, let's get into another commonly asked question that we get. A commonly asked question we get is, how do I see my sub accounts? And can I actually impersonate my client's sub account so I can see exactly what my client will see once they log in? The answer to both those questions I will show you right now. To see all your sub accounts in one place, you would go to the left-hand side of your screen and click Sub Accounts. In your sub accounts area, you can see your sub accounts created manually and also by checkout right here. And also on the same page, this is where you can impersonate into all of your sub accounts if you would like to, in order to see what your client is seeing when they log into their account. You would simply just click the actions button here, click the impersonate button here. And just like that, you will see exactly what your client will see when they log into their account. To stop the impersonate, simply click the Stop Impersonate button. Also, if you're looking for a standard pipeline that already has the majority of the features already built into it, such as stages, templates, triggers, and automations, feel free to use one of our standard pipelines. And you can also give your clients access to it as well. To find your pipelines, you would simply click the Pipeline Manager or the Pipelines drop-down. Then you would simply click Add New Pipeline. And you will see all of our beautiful standard pipelines right here that you can add to your account. There you go. There is the white label overview. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We would be happy to answer them. Talk soon.